Welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you found this series. We explore the right of disposition, the legal right to control what happens to your body after death, and how to make sure your wishes are honored clearly and respectfully. This episode focuses on Connecticut, where the law gives you full authority to decide who handles your final arrangements as long as you put your wishes in writing. In Connecticut, you can appoint someone to take charge of your funeral, burial, or cremation by completing a written designation for final disposition. Under Connecticut General Statute 45A-318, you can name one person called your designated agent who has full legal authority to make decisions about your disposition of your remains. Once that document is signed, dated, and witnessed by two people, your agent's authority overrides everyone else's, including your next of kin. This written designation ensures that your final wishes are carried out without conflict or delay. If you don't name an agent, Connecticut law establishes a clear order of who has the right to make those decisions. First, the person you appointed in writing. Next, your surviving spouse or civil union partner. Then, your adult children, a majority if there's more than one. After that, your surviving parents. Then, your adult siblings, followed by your next of kin in the order set by Connecticut inheritance law. If no one is available or willing, the local public official may make final arrangements. This hierarchy is outlined in Connecticut General Statutes 45A-318 and must be followed by funeral homes when no written designation exists. Timing also matters in Connecticut. If a body remains unclaimed for 48 hours, the funeral director must notify the local health department or medical examiner. If the remains go unclaimed for 15 days, the state can authorize burial or cremation as an unclaimed body. That window can pass quickly, especially in cases of family conflict, travel, or delayed communication. Having your designation in place ensures someone you trust can act right away. If you're estranged or no contact with your family, the law still defaults to the family hierarchy unless you've completed your written designation. That means a relative you haven't spoken to in years could legally control your arrangements. By naming a designated agent, you protect your wishes and make sure your voice, not family dynamics, decides what happens next. Connecticut law doesn't specifically mention chosen names or gender identity in its disposition statutes. If you choose a name or your gender identity differs from your legal documents, include that information in your written designation. Note your preferred name, pronouns, and how you wish to be represented. Provide copies to your designated agent in your funeral home to ensure your identity and legacy are respected your way. Now, before we close, let's go over a few common mistakes people make when it comes to final arrangements in Connecticut. First, assuming your will covers your funeral plans. It doesn't. A will is often reviewed after services have already taken place. Second, not properly witnessing your designation. Connecticut requires 2 witnesses or a notary for it to be valid. Third, failing to communicate with your chosen agent. Always let them know your wishes and make sure they're willing to accept the responsibility. Avoiding these mistakes ensures your final wishes are carried out smoothly, legally, and exactly as you planned. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped you understand how Connecticut handles the right of disposition and why documenting your wishes is essential to protecting your peace and your legacy. If this information helped you, share it with your family, friends, or anyone living in Connecticut who may not know their rights. Conversations like this prevent confusion and bring comfort long before the time comes to act. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more state-by-state episodes in this series. And check out the rest of my Right of Disposition playlist to learn how laws differ across the country. I'm Bella, but this is your life, your legacy, in your choice, even after you're gone.